What's up, everyone? We're going to be doing some videos to talk about our high-end paddles so you can get a bit more familiar with them, see what might complement your playing style a bit better. Today we're going to be talking about our Finesse paddle. It comes in a few different designs and colors, but this paddle is a great control paddle. So it's 16 millimeters thick. Typically, the thicker the paddle, so thicker paddles are typically around 16 millimeters, you're going to have more control, you're going to have more consistency. Has a lot softer of a touch, softer of a feel when you're playing with it, as opposed to a thinner paddle. Thinner paddle won't have as soft as a feel when you're playing with it, but will have a bit more pop come off the paddle. The ball will come off the paddle a bit quicker when you're playing with a thinner paddle. So this is a thicker paddle. It's a control paddle. You'll have a lot softer of a feel when you're playing with this paddle. The paddle also has a raw T700 carbon fiber surface, so you're gonna get a lot of spin with it. There's lots of grit on it. It's gonna last longer than like spray-on type grit as well. So you'll have the texture longer as you're playing with it. It's gonna last longer and you'll be able to get a lot of spin on the ball. There's also foam that's injected in the edges. Now, what does foam do when injected in the edges of a pickleball paddle? Something you've probably seen or heard a lot, but not everyone knows the purpose behind it. But it helps with the sweet spot. So if you hit a ball closer to the outside of the paddle, there's gonna be some substance, some foam, that's there to help take on that hit. It's gonna help reduce the vibrations when you're playing with it as well. So a couple different advantages of having that foam that's injected in the edges, but obviously all pros, all positives there. And then last thing that I want to call out too is the weight of the paddle. It's about 7.7 ounces is what this runs. Nice balanced weight. Some people prefer a little bit of a heavier paddle, so you can of course add lead tape as you want to get it to the weight that suits you. This paddle right here, this is the Finesse paddle. So the Finesse paddle is $119.99 is what it runs for. Paddles of these specs, similar caliber, a lot of times are closer to $200. So as far as bang for your buck, it's up there with any other paddle. Go check out the reviews on the site for the Finesse paddle. See if this control paddle is one that could complement your game.